Ooh, welcome back to my channel, sports fans. Okay, let's get into this right here. Well, there you have it, folks. You Victor Wembanyama fans are going to be going crazy today. Man, Victor Wembanyama has 7 blocks, dog. Victor Wembanyama has 7 blocks. Okay, let's talk about this game where Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs played nobody. They played the Memphis Grizzlies. Who is that, guys? Does anybody know who the Memphis Grizzlies is? Come on, guys. And I think they beat the Nuggets the other week, if I'm mistaken. Wow. Anyways, anything's possible when gambling is legal. So I'm not too impressed, okay? I like Victor Wembanyama. I like Anthony Edwards. I like certain guys, but I got to stay on their ass, man. I mean, you got to tell the truth. We're going to look at Victor Wembanyama's stats and, how he's been playing and all this stuff, but we got to keep it real, man. There's no knock against Victor Wembanyama. He hasn't did nothing wrong, but the overhyping of these guys has to stop. It has to stop. When we see overhyping, they done went above and beyond. That's how it used to be for guys back in the day. They went above and beyond. See, for the NBA fans today, they don't know what that is, guys. They don't know what above and beyond is, right? So, we never seen nobody like Wilt Chamberlain when he was doing the things he was doing. A guy like Dr. J when he was doing the stuff he was doing. Bill Russell when he was doing the things he was doing. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan. These type of guys, the Jerry West. These type of guys. When we see the Shaqs, the Hakeem Elijah ones, the Kobe's, we've never seen this before. Them doing these type of things. Wow. Being great on offense, defense, and guess what? Playing actual minutes on the court, not playing 29 minutes, 30 minutes, 32. These guys were playing 37 minutes or more in their prime. That's who they were playing. I mean, that's what they were playing. 37 minutes or more. I mean, he wasn't playing 29, 32, 33 and stuff like that. No. Look, and that's what gets me the most. I can knock some of this competition out here for what it is in the NBA down, but these guys don't play. Let me give it to you right here. And I know they didn't have to play a lot of minutes in this game, but this is how they play all effing year. Now let's know, in last night's NBA, it was like 11 teams that scored over 120. 11 teams. That's including teams that got beat too. And it was several teams that scored over 130. So what do you want me to be impressed by? So look, for the Spurs, I think this guy Champagnie, 26 minutes, Wemby 27 minutes, Vassal, whatever his name is, 26 minutes, Castle 26 minutes, Harper 23 minutes, and I know they didn't play nobody, but this is how they play on a regular basis. Give and take a couple more minutes, right? Okay, let me see this right here. Give me 1 minute. So on the season, this dude, Champagnie, is averaging 27 minutes a game, guys. 27 minutes a game. Victor Wembanyama, and we're going to get into his stats in a minute. A little bit more, 29 minutes. And you got, oh man, he's on restriction. Now, I'm not just trying to beat up on this Spurs team, because this is how the whole league play, guys. This is Vassal. I'm sorry if I messed up his name. This guy is playing 30 minutes per game this season. Castle is playing 29 minutes this season. It's just what a laugh. Oh, Harper, who I think just got in the starting lineup. I don't know if he was been a starter the whole season. I don't remember him being a starter the whole season. Give me 1 second here. This computer acting stupid. So, of course, he's playing 22 minutes, right? I think he just got in there. But this is how the NBA plays now, guys. And, I mean, they're winning. But are you going to be able to keep this up once the playoffs come? And you have to play more minutes? Look, and I'm not trying to say you got to go out there and stat pad, but every other guy that's out there trying to win the MVP, when they play bad teams, go put up 60. Go put up 60. Why not? You just had a trash dude. I ain't gonna say it was trash, but what he did was trash. Bam, he just put up 83 points. Right? On a trash team. I'm gonna say they're trash. So why not go out here and put up a whole bunch of stats? And you probably can't because you only playing, Victor Wembanyama only played 47 minutes, which is crazy. Actually, that was the most on his team of any player. He played the most minutes. So yeah, 19 points, 8 for 15 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 3 steals, 7 blocks, 6 offensive rebounds, 9 defensive rebounds, and 1 personal foul. I just don't see how they can go a whole game, just about the whole starting lineup, with 1 foul each. And it was the bench who had all the damn fouls. I don't know, man. You see this all the time. I don't know how this is gonna affect them. Not just the Spurs. I'm talking about, you can look at the starting lineup for all teams. How is this gonna affect them in the playoffs when they actually have to play defense and fouls being called on them? And I'm not trying to say you gotta be hacking players and doing all this nonsense, but you see this all the time. It don't matter if it's against a good team, 2 good teams playing. All these star players of the start lineup, they don't have no fouls, man, or have 1 foul. This tells you that they just let opponents score. I don't know. That will have to be a whole different video. Well, let's get into this. Victor Wembanyama, 19 points. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. My thought going into that, we're playing a trash team. And let me see their record. They're not good. 24 and 48. Ja Morant, he should be banned from the NBA. Him and Zion Williams should be banned. Nobody should give them love. The Memphis Grizzlies don't give them love. None of these players, guys. They're just, to me, they're trash. I'm going to call them trash. They're always, I don't see how they could be teammates of these guys and these guys don't say nothing. How could you look these fools in the face, in the locker room, and you're out there playing, and these dudes are sitting on the bench with these phantom injuries and getting paid? See, this is a different NBA, guys. Imagine. I just laugh because you can't imagine it. That these star players back in the days are sitting out and you got to fucking see them in the locker room. You got to see them on the bench. You're out there playing and Magic Johnson's just chilling. You got another injury, but they're still hyping this dude up. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and, Kobe and Michael Jordan and, just all the great players, Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell and Dr. J, they just all sitting around collecting paychecks, but still getting hyped up. You guys see these niggas in the locker room. I mean, Moses Malone, these niggas are just sitting around getting paid. The biggest contracts on the team and ain't doing the goddamn thing. The NBA is a fucking disgrace. It's a disgrace. And look, I apologize to you young people that got to see this shit, because this shit would not fly back in the day. The coaches, the GMs, the owners, the players would not want to see these disgusting ass players sitting out doing nothing. The Joel Embiid's, the Paul Georges. Come on, man. It's disgusting. I mean, they're getting handed a paycheck for what? For what? I'm just saying. Reality. If you seen a dude at work that ain't even working, and you got to be around him every day or her, whatever, and they don't even work. They just chilling and collecting a paycheck. And the manager's okay with it. The GM's okay with it. The owner's okay. This nigga it's supposed to be the best dude in the company, but ain't working. And still being entitled. Well, he can go to this other company. You better be grateful he's still here. He can go to, take your ass on to that other company. Nobody don't give a damn. So to me, this is the biggest problem with Victor Wembanyama. He's a second best center. And if you think he's better than Joker, that's fine. But when the All NBA comes out, he's going to be the second best center. I don't give a damn if they play this positionless bullshit. He's still the second best center. Like I said, I don't care if they put him on All NBA first team. as a positionless player, which is, like I said before, they're just handing these guys everything. They don't have to earn it. They ain't got to earn it. You're going to make it positionless so they don't have to earn it. That's the NBA you live in now. So 24 on the season. This is what Victor Wembanyama is putting up. This season, he's played 57 games, 29 minutes. He wishes 29 minutes per game, which is these dudes do a lot of resting, man. Like I said, he should be up in his. He's just in his prime now, guys. He should be up to 37, 38 minutes a game, no problem. No problem. Because if he can't play now, he ain't gonna be able to play in the future. You can't say, oh, he's gonna get stronger as he get older. No, it don't work like that. 50% from the field, which is, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great for a center, especially in his prime. 35% from the three. 81% from the line. Great. Only 11 rebounds. You see, he has the power to get 15 rebounds. Okay. 3 assists. Was it 3 blocks? 1 steal. 2.5 turnovers and 24 points. So to me, the rebounds are underwhelming. I'm just saying, for his height. He's getting you 11 rebounds. Larry Bird grabs you 10, guys. With Robert Parrish, with Kevin McHale on the team. So to me, like I said, the rebounds, he should be at 13. Easily. 13. He should be leading the league in rebounding. And he should be scoring at least, I don't know, 27 points. And that's really nothing. In this era, it's 27 points. And some people, oh man, he don't play enough minutes. That's his fault. That's his problem. And look, this game right here against Memphis, what did he do? He only put up like, what was it, like 17 points or something like that? Just still shooting these threes. I think it was like 1 for 3, so he was 33%, which is bringing his field goal percentage down when he has bad shooting nights from the 3. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, he had 19 points in this game. You're bringing your points down, guy. You should be trying to bring them up. You only scored 19 points against the Grizzlies? And this is what I said, man. I can't put him at winning the MVP. Last night he had 19. Game before that, 26. Game before that, 24. Game before that, 34. Game before that, 18. So his blocks are good. His defense is great. 7 blocks in this game. Game before that, 5. Game before that, 5. Game before that, 1. Game before that, 1. And he played 27 minutes in this game. The Miami game, the game before the Memphis game, he played 26 minutes. Game before that against Indiana, he played 26 minutes. Game before that, he played 35 against Phoenix. I guess he had to because, it went down to the wire. But the game before that against Sacramento, he played 22 minutes. I'm trying to see. Game before that, he played 34. Game before that, he played 31. Game before that, he played 37. Game before that, he played 30. Game before that, he played 22. Against Detroit, he played 39 minutes. So, call it what you want, man. I don't know what else to say. He ain't playing enough minutes for me. If he's playing enough minutes for you, great. He ain't scoring enough points. I'm trying to see something real quick. I'm trying to see his points. It really don't matter, man. I mean, he done scored, points in some games, but a lot of games he's just like lackluster and he's scoring 22, 23, 19, whatever, man. A lot of this stuff don't even matter, man. His time is going to be in the playoffs to see what they can do. I already told you how the NBA works. I don't need some dummies tell me otherwise. I'm telling you what the NBA told us that you don't want to recognize, that it's been a different winner every single year, right? You was just dumb enough to put your money on a team that these dummies told you that they were going to repeat. So every time a team won in the 2020s, so who's going to stop them? They can win back to back. They might be a dynasty. So every team that won it, the Lakers, the Milwaukee Bucks, Golden State, who is this? Boston, OKC, their time is coming up this year. All these teams who won it, they always said they're winning back to back. Who's going to be able to stop them? I just don't even remember hearing that. When I watched the game back in the late 80s, the 90s, I never heard them pushing that after a team won a championship. And that's because they know it was hard to win a championship. They knew it was hard. But in this era where gambling it wasn't legal back then in the early 2020s, but you know how that works. This is what they do, guys. So whoever wins the championship this year is going to be pushed as a back-to-back champion. So you'll throw your money on that shit quick and be a fool. The Spurs ain't winning. The Spurs are winning this year. I already told you. NBA, prove me wrong. Well, I won't say prove me wrong on that, but prove me wrong that OKC is going to repeat. They just got manhandled. Well, I won't say manhandled. They just got beat last night by Boston. They're beatable, guys. And like I said, the NBA, all this money that people done bet at the beginning of the year for OKC to win it, they're going to be fools. Because there's nothing to sell the OKC Thunder again. In SGA, they haven't been marketable. They put up incredible numbers last year and are doing it this year, and they still ain't marketing this team. It's about Kevin Durant. It's about SGA. It's about, everybody but the defending champions in how great they was historically, but they're still not being marketed. They're still not being pushed by the NBA, by ESPN, by the sports media. So ain't no damn way the NBA is fixing to let them win again. Hell, they'll let Boston win before they let OKC win. And we want to see some good shit. In the championship game, and even in the playoffs, we want to see great competition. We don't want to see niggas hurt. We don't want to see dudes going out hurt. This is the NBA in the 2020s. These guys keep winning, or these teams keep winning, because a player on another team always gets hurt. Nobody wants to see that trash. Nobody wants to see it. Goodness God. So, I got the Spurs winning. And I told you why. Because they want to get Victor Wembanyama his championship. And so they can go ahead and advertise this guy, make money on the guy, because he's not going to last long. He ain't going to last long. And I've already told you, as long as LeBron James is playing, they ain't going to let no other team win a championship that already won it in the 2020s. NBA, prove me wrong. I want to see any team that already won it in the 2020s win it again. And the reason why they're not letting that happen, because not only would it make LeBron James look bad that a team went back-to-back while he was still playing and he didn't go back-to-back, but it would be back-to-back one of those teams without a super team. And we already know pretty much Rajon Rondo is going to get into the NBA Hall of Fame. And you got a clear super team that he won it with the Lakers in the bubble. In a bubble. It took him to have a super team in the bubble to win the championship. Howard, AD, LeBron, and Rajon Rondo. Even if you take out Rajon Rondo, that's still a super team. Oh, Dwight Howard was old, man. Dwight Howard is younger than LeBron James. Are you dumb? Dwight Howard came in the league after LeBron James out of high school, guys. You want old? His skills just diminished, whatever. You want old? But it's Dwight Howard. It was a super team. It's like we always say, yeah, the big three Celtics came together in the 2008. They were an old super team. Dwight Howard was old, but he was still Hall of Famer. Hell, they even went out and got Dwight Howard 2 times. I mean, wait, wasn't he on that team? Was he? Maybe. Bro, wasn't he on that super team? Was it Howard, Carmelo Anthony? Who else was it? LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. Maybe he wasn't. I thought he was on that second super team that they built. I don't know. Nevertheless. So, for the Victor Wembanyama fans, that's all I got for you guys. To me, if you want to say, oh, because he was a two-way player, that's fine. He should win the MVP. But when I look at his team, and somebody told me, oh, no, I don't know what they said he's got. He's got the best something rating when he's off the court or something, when he's on the court, whatever. I'm just trying to tell you, I ain't talking about since he came back. I'm talking about all the times he was out, his team was doing good. And I think he's only been out like 2 times. I think the second time went for too long. But when he went out during the beginning of the season, like they always do, his team was doing good. He's got a good team, guys. And I know every good player needs a good team. I'm not trying to hate on that. I ain't Scap. See, Scap is making videos now, trying to protest for Joker, saying he's got the best on court, off court, all this nonsense of any, MVP candidate, Luka, SGA. And he's really putting himself in a corner that his team is horrible without him when he's off the court. I mean, that means you're not making your teammates better. What he would say was, oh, yeah, he's making his teammates better because, when he's on the court, he's doing all this, he's doing that, and blah, blah, blah. No, you're going against logic. If your team is trash, once you leave the court, you ain't making your teammates better. You ain't making them better. So, Scap, look, people starting to wake up to this Joker thing, this triple-double nonsense that nobody cares about. And it's really not about that. It's about, they might be a 6 seed, 7 seed, whatever like that. And he shouldn't be getting an MVP if he can't, get the 3 seed. He shouldn't be the MVP. You can't keep getting these MVPs as a 6 seed, 7 seed, 5 seed. No. You ain't making your teammates better, homeboy. You ain't making your team better if it just keeps falling down the rankings. We already told you, they don't know what the hell to do because Joker is getting all the rebounds, all the points, all the assists when he's on the court. Right? So when he's off the court, they're like, what do we do? How do we play? What are you going to do? What am I going to do? And that's the on-court, off-court nonsense that Scap is really talking about. These guys are fucking lost because this guy wants to do everything. And whatever, man. We done talked about this before. So let's talk about this. Who is it? Too Raw for TV. And I called Sports and Fitness Rants out yesterday, and it was Too Raw. I think Too Raw for TV. I was talking about a video that he made. I think it was Kenny Smith was talking about, if the Rockets would have met up with the Bulls, all that nonsense. Well, I said Sports and Fitness Rants made that video. It was Too Raw for TV. Now, I didn't mean to give Sports and Fitness Rants credit for something he didn't do, but I mean, it was Too Raw. So I seen this on Too Raw because he said that the NBA officially is recognizing Wilt Chamberlain's, if I'm not mistaken, last season, his blocks. And he averaged like 5 point something blocks that season. And what was it? Total blocks is supposed to be the second best of all time, behind Mark Eaton, just for that season. And look, I don't have a problem with that. And they said somebody was writing it down, whatever, and now they're going to recognize it. My problem with that is, are you going to recognize, who is this, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his blocks? And a lot of other guys' blocks and steals? I don't know. Are they going to recognize the ABA, their stats? Because their stats are right there. I mean, ain't nothing you got to go find. They're right there. So much respect to Wilt Chamberlain and them recognizing his stats, but at the same time, you shouldn't just do it for one guy. You should do it for a lot of other guys too. If you just, it doesn't make sense just to do it for one guy. It doesn't. So, yeah, let me get off of here. You know, a lot of good teams beat the hell out of bad teams, but a lot of good teams let a lot of bad teams just run amok and put up a lot of points. So the good teams aren't even playing defense against bad teams. And like I said, this, say what you want, this was a good game for Victor Wembanyama in a game where good teams play bad teams to put up 60, dude. I'm just saying. I mean, I would be more impressed if this guy put up 50, 60, 70 versus 7 blocks. Is 7 blocks impressive? Hell yeah. But 19 points and 7 blocks? He did put up 15 rebounds. Impressive. So, you know, I already know the Victor Wembanyama fans are going to beat up on me. Just be happy with the championship this year. Because that's it. Listen, if he don't get his championship this year or soon, he's not going to make it, guys. I'm just trying to tell you. He's 7'5". Once you start to get over that 7'1", you're starting to push it. You're starting to push it. We done seen it throughout NBA history. Unless you got some good-ass conditioning. Manute Bol did play for a hot minute. He started to have injuries later. Mark Eaton, he did play for a minute. But, you know, he was built bigger. Manute Bol was built real skinny. But these guys, they played a different game, guys. They didn't play run and gun, right? And they did conditioning. They was really working out. Now, we know Wemby, there's video of him working out, doing good conditioning, stuff like that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm not, look, I just want the guy to go all out. Okay, because and he might jump SGA. I don't know, man. SGA is putting up some damn efficient numbers. It's crazy, guys. So we'll see what happens. What's more important is a championship.